guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Alicia. I hope you'll subscribe if you haven't already before you leave today. In today's video, we're going to be testing out the new Jaclyn Cosmetics. This is a face palette she came out with. She actually came out with it like in the winter time, right before Christmas. But this is called the Winter Sun palette. It is an Ulta exclusive, so you can pick this up at Jaclyn Cosmetics website or ulta.com. I'll have links to both down below. It retails for $38. This is what the actual packaging looks like here. And it's very sleek, it will be very easy to store, but it is going to show fingerprints like crazy. You open it up and you have got 3 different shades. So you've got 2 highlighters and then you have a blush shade. This is considered like a cream powder formula, which I have never tried from her. So I'll be interested to try this out. As you can tell, I've already got the rest of my makeup done. Blush and highlighter is the only thing that I don't have on my face. I used this palette again today. This is the Buxom Ash K Holm palette. I did a review on this yesterday. I'll have this link down below as well, but this is one of the best palettes that I've tried out in a while. But we are gonna go ahead and go into this palette here from Jaclyn. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch these for you guys. They do feel really creamy. All right, so these are the shades here. You have got a super blinding highlight, and then you've got more of like a skin tone one, which are the ones that I prefer, and this like warm peachy type of a blush. I think I'm gonna stick more to these 2 today, but this, I would really use this as like more of an inner corner highlight. I may pop a little bit of that on as well. So I think the first thing I'm gonna go into is this one right here, which is called Royal Icing. And I'm gonna take that. This is actually the Jaclyn Cosmetics and Morphe little pencil brush, but I'm gonna pop that. Yeah, you can see how brightening that is. That's very pretty, but I would not really put that on my face just because I don't like something that intense. It's very pretty for like inner corner. And then I'm gonna go into this shade right here for my face, which is Avalanche. Ooh, that is really blinding as well. It definitely has more intensity than it did with just the finger swatch, so that's interesting. So I'm just gonna put this on all the normal parts of my face. Now with this video, I'm gonna come back at the end of the day and we're gonna see how this wore, because I think that's the biggest test with cream products. Cream products always look beautiful just because they blend in with your skin so nicely, like it's undetectable. But a lot of them tend to wear off and just disappear throughout the day. I'm not somebody that does touch-ups. I'm not somebody that checks my makeup throughout the day. I literally put it on once and I want it to last all day long. So we're gonna see if this does that. All right, and then finally I'm gonna go in with this shade right here, which is called Snow Bunny. This one had a lot of fallout, which is kind of odd for a cream product. So I kind of dusted this off on my hand because it picked up a lot of product. And that little bit that I picked up did both cheeks. And it's supposed to be like an in from the winter type of a look. I will say it does give you that, but this is very, very intense. A little bit goes a long way, and that one may not even be a cream. This one honestly just feels more like a powder. These other 2, I mean, you can see where the brushes went in. These are definitely more of like a true cream formula, but this one, honestly, it just feels like a silky powder. Those other 2 also had no fallout at all, so just something to note. I am still gonna take this brush and I'm gonna try to blend out that blush, just because that blush is popping. All right, so this is what it looks like currently. It is about 8:15 a.m. right now, so I will do a check-in at the very end of the day and we'll see what everything's looking like and get some final thoughts. All right, guys, I am back. It has been a full day. It is now, I just got home from work and it's like 8:10 p.m. So it's been about 12 hours since I put this on. I have not looked in a mirror. I haven't touched up at all, nothing. So this is just right when I come home from work. Now you can see how blinding this highlight still is, and also it just looks wet, which is kind of like the highlighters that I have been tending to like now. Now you can see like a little bit of this blush has worn off, but I was working on something extremely difficult at work, so I kept like touching my face and stuff like that. So overall, like, I don't think it looks bad, especially for it have been 12 hours. Now I will say the highlighter is a little bit more blinding than I'm used to or than I prefer. I would just have to use these very sparingly, but you can see like the inner corner is still like popping. The cheek color is still on point. I actually think this is really good. Like I said, I would say these are more creams, and this one to me, it just feels like a powder, to be honest. It is creamy, but it doesn't feel like a cream. It doesn't feel like these two. So just keep that in mind. That way you know what you're getting. But I like the packaging, like how sleek it is. Very easy to store. Now this is $38. So how much is that a product? That's about $14 a product. You'll have to gauge if you think that it's worth it for you. For me, sorry, that's probably super blinding, but for me, I'm not going to use this one as much. Like I said, if anything, I'll use that as like an inner corner, and I don't know how frequently I'm going to be pulling this palette out just to use that as an inner corner, you know what I'm saying? It's either going to be like all or nothing. I do really, really love this highlighter. Out of everything in this palette, I would say the highlighter is definitely the standout. This one in the middle, which is called Avalanche. That one is really, really nice. I would just use it very sparingly because it is intense. And the blush it's pretty. I mean, I love colors like this, kind of just like warm, peachy type of tones. So that is right up my alley. It's nothing like unique or new to the market. So just, you know, something to keep in mind. I am happy that I have this. But yeah, you'll just have to make the decision for yourself if you think it's worth it or not. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye, guys.